And good morning, everybody. We are live. Good morning, Amy.
Yay. Good morning, Jen. How are you?
I'm good. We actually have some sunshine coming in the window, which has been really nice after some really gray days.
Yeah, I don't have any sunshine, so that's why I have my overhead light on, but it's okay. It's fine.
Well, we are in different parts of the country.
Yes.
Like,
Is it
quite.
snowing there?
It's actually 60 today, which is great because it actually gives me the opportunity. I've been working on something very special, so I have not been able to get out to my garage and use my Glowforge. So I'm going to hopefully get to do that some today. Although I did make these earrings. I got them off the design off Etsy. They're
Oh,
little
how
snow globes.
cute.
So,
I
so
love
who's
those. Those
here?
are really
Anyone?
cool. Who is here? Hang on. I'm having some technical difficulties.
All right. It says no
Um,
sound.
no sound. No sound where?
Well, people are saying. I think it was just Barbara that it said it was no sound. Do you guys, can you hear us? Let's see.
Mm, I don't see
Oh,
how to see
Carol
the
says it's
comments.
sunny there, so
Hmm.
she must be like kind of responding to us. So you guys just give us a little shout out in the chat if you can hear us. Oh, Martha says she can, so can Joyce. Linda likes my earrings. Yes, I thought they were cool. Okay,
Okay.
so
I can't see the comments. I'm sorry. I don't know what
oh,
happened.
oh, that's
I
just
don't know
fine.
how
I
to
can
do
see
that.
them. I'll be the
All right.
comment girl today. Okay, so Amy, oh yeah,
Yes.
Betsy, Deborah, Brenda, Penny's here. Ella's here from
Yay.
Georgia. Kathy's here. Okay, you guys are so awesome. Oh, Barbara just said she had an us mute. Okay, I do that all the time. So, yep. All
Oh,
right,
okay. All
awesome.
right, good.
And it's
So that means we got
69
that
degrees in
figured out.
Ohio. This is not November.
Oh, I got my chat back. Yay.
Yay!
I'll see if I can hold on to that. All right. Sorry, y'all. Sorry for I moved again, if you can tell. I moved again. So everything moves and
And
everything's different,
and
but
is
it's
that
okay.
because of the big
Yeah.
huge awesome present
Let
we
me
talked about last week?
let me see if I can show you. So I'm making room for my dream box. So it's going to go right in that spot. See that spot on the wall? And then
Uh-huh.
on the bottom is all the stuff that I need to put somewhere. And then I've kind of put it so that I can space out how big it's going to be. And then I have to move my Glowforge. So that's not there. But yeah. So anyway, now I'm
So,
over here.
making room.
Yes. That's where the cats sleep, back there on the couch. It's all good. But
It,
anyway, so every time I move, all my technology moves and it gets tricky.
it does get tricky. So, Amy, you're going to be working, you're going to bring that in and you're going to kind of unbox it and do the whole like video and saying, how.
Yes, I'm very excited. We're going to film. I already filmed it, coming up the driveway, as I said last week. And then we're going to film bringing it in the house and, taking it out of the crate and all that stuff and then putting it together. And then I've actually designed some really cool, like those little covers, how you put like the paper
Yeah.
covers or like there. I designed some cool ones that I'm going to make. So I'm excited about that. And I just really want to spend December kind of putting it together, but I'll film it as I do it. And then I'll have a YouTube video.
So, December, that's because you are going to be doing, when's your holiday workshop?
My event starts on Monday and it goes
Oh
for
my
20,
gosh.
20 days. Yeah.
So then
So,
December will be kind of that'll be kind of like your reward.
yeah. So my event, the last day is December 9th. And then my son comes home from college and then we're going to Las Vegas for a couple days. And then I'll be back on the 15th. So I'll have some time to just play around with it.
Awesome.
And yeah. What about you? What's going on with you? When does your workshop start?
Okay, so you guys, you are the very first. I have not sent an email. I haven't sent like any links. I haven't anything, but you are the first people to get access to my new workshop, and it's the Animals and Sweaters, the holiday workshop. It's Procreate and Cricut. You can find the
Uh-huh.
link to the sales page in my I haven't. I think in my description for this event or for this work. Help me out, Amy. Description for
Check,
this
check the
YouTube
description of the
episode.
YouTube video. Yes.
So that
Yeah.
anyway, so the info page, you guys can go ahead and check that out and see what it is. But I am drinking out of one of my projects. So I actually
That
show
is
you
so
guys.
cute.
how to
Bring it
actually.
closer. Bring
Oh,
it
okay.
closer so I can see. I can't see it. I see your face. Have it focus on the mug. There we go. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. That's very cute. Yeah, so Jen has not opened up registration yet for her workshop. It starts on Thursday, and then you'll be able to sign up for it at any time. You know, you don't have to sign up before Thursday, but if you want to sign up before Thursday, then you're ready. Jen's doing like a fun kickoff call, and it's going to be super fun. She also needs people to help her test to make sure she set it up right. And so that's now she has tested, right? We all test our things, but until you put it out into the world, you don't feel like super, I don't know. You just want to have some real people. So
Okay,
let's
yeah. So
support
I
her.
am very much feeling like scared but thrilled. It's a
Yes.
skrillion feeling. And so it's
Yes.
like I've been kind of like scared because this is something that's, it's like it's been very, it's precious to me because, I designed it and I created it. And so then putting it out into the world, I've had like just kind of a little bit of a mental block there. And so Amy's been like doing the best friend thing where she just keeps pushing me and she's just
Yeah.
like, Jen, have you done it? Jen, have you done it? Jen, are you doing it? Jen, like, which
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for because if you guys have best friends, you realize that that's like what they're best about is encouraging you, but still pushing you out the door. So
Right. Yes.
you've been
So
doing that.
I know she'll feel better when, when she's put it out into the world. So anyway, I'm excited. I
But
can't wait for it. I'm super
I
excited.
am in love with the design. So because not so I do the tags or like layered ornaments. So
Mm-hmm.
that's Then we also do sticker tags, and these where like the sticker actually comes off. So it's like die cut and kiss cut.
Love that.
I don't think anyone's done that before. And
That's fancy.
then the mugs with the markers. Oh, Kathy says she loves me. I'm glad you guys get me. And then because not everybody has a Cricut mug press, I did an example with that ornament instead. So, but
Yes, Roseanne, it is this Thursday. Jen
yep,
is just coming down to the wire, and it is this Thursday, and
it
we
is.
are so proud of her.
So yeah,
Yes.
if everybody actually so if you register now, you actually get access to the first module, which has the downloads and it has a video on how to import the brushes into Procreate, and it has a 34-page workbook, which I kind of scrolled on a little bit because it's really cute. Like I didn't want to even show Amy because she'd be like, "Why are you doing that? Get yourself." Like I texted you, I was gonna be like, "I did this really adorable workbook," and I knew she'd slap me and say, "No, girl,
Mhm.
focus." So.
Focus.
Yes. Anyways, so yes, it actually launches. Like all the videos are available tomorrow, but yet today, I'm starting to kind of give you guys the opportunity to get in to the course itself and actually get that first module and get logged in. And then tomorrow they're actually, going to be released. So yeah.
Yay, I love that. Well,
And
we're all
if
here to support you, so that's super
well,
exciting.
thank you, you guys. I appreciate it so much. So yeah,
And
that's actually what I've been working on like nonstop. So
and can you remind me, for those of us that don't draw,
uh,
remind me of the way it works if you don't know how to draw in Procreate, because that would stress me
yes,
out. Remind me what you have.
right. So I actually have two different things there. One is, and Kat, there's actually a link in the YouTube description for this episode. Okay, so there's two things that I've done. One is I've actually created a brush set which has stamps in it. So when you touch
Mm-hmm.
the screen, it's literally a tap.
Mm-hmm.
You get the animals. So there's the hedgehog, there's
Uh-huh.
a reindeer, there's a moose, there's a bear and a fox, and
Mm-hmm.
so those are
It's
already pre-drawn. So the best way to explain it is like a stamp. So you
I
tap the
understand.
screen, yeah,
Yeah,
and then
and it
it's it.
draws the whole outline.
Yeah.
Do you
So
have a Yeti? Do you have a Yeti? That's the
I
burning
did
question.
not do a Yeti. Do I need to do? Actually, I was gonna do like
Or
a
no.
secondary set. Oh, don't squirrel. Okay.
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So, anyways, I will. So that is one thing I've done. The other thing I've done is if you guys are interested in getting all the designs and learning how just to do the projects, I've actually made it so that all the workshop designs are included as well, the ones that I've done, so that you guys can go ahead and just follow along with those 3 projects with my designs. And plus, I'm assuming that, you know, they're really, I think they turned out so cute. I wanted you guys to all get, you know, have those.
So, Jen, would you mind? I have trouble sometimes finding links in descriptions on YouTube on mobile. Would you mind to pop the link in the chat?
I certainly can do that.
Easy peasy.
Yes. And
we have
let's see. It's going to take questions me just a second.
That's okay. You can take a second.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide if I have anything for Squirrel and Tell, but I don't think I do. But that's okay because we have a special guest.
Okay. Copy.
Gunther.
And then paste. All right. I promise I will do a Yeti before the end of Christmas season here.
Okay.
That'll be my December reward.
You know what? Fun story. The way I met Jen was we were bloggers at the same time, and I don't know, we might have chatted like a few times, but then Jen was organizing a group of bloggers to put together a project all with the same theme, and the theme was gnomes. And she reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do that. We should do a Yeti theme. What does it say? I'll be gnome for the holiday.
For Christmas.
And Jen was organizing a group of bloggers to put together a project all with the same theme, and the theme was gnomes.
Oh, somebody's got YouTube on.
Yes, hello. Hold on.
A Yeti.
Yep, there we go. Okay, look who just popped in from the North Pole. Who is it, you guys?
It's Santa Molly. Mrs. Claus Molly.
So I had you automatically set up to join as soon as we did. So we didn't get to do the big ta-da introduction. So you just kind of swooped in on us. So Mrs. Claus, thank you so much for joining us today. You're looking very festive in your Santa. Your eyes are so pretty.
Why, thank you.
Oh, those are
excited.
That is very blue.
Excited for Mrs. Claus.
Oh, are they? Are you guys excited to have her here?
They are. Super excited. Great to see you, says Linda. Barbara says, yay, Mrs. Claus. Sonia, Deborah, Barbara, everyone's excited.
All of you.
Deborah knows it's you, by the way. She knows that it's you.
Mrs. Claus, I think that I heard that. Is this true or not? I think that I heard that in high school they called you Crafty Claus.
Well, perhaps.
Well, I mean, that would be assuming that you're Mrs. Claus in high school, I guess. So that one didn't really work. We're just kind of getting into territory we don't get into.
It's so weird.
So tell us, you are from the North Pole, which is like the hub of creativity, craftiness right now, with so many things happening, but with a harsh deadline of December 24th. How do you guys cope? I mean, as crafters, we're all dealing with kind of those deadlines. So tell us. Do you have any tips for us?
It is very stressful. So it is important to take some time, relax. Now, I do have a whole team of elves to help me too. So that also helps. So in other words, ask for help when you need it. And family. It's a time of giving, so they should give you grace. And
so what are your feelings? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sugar and chocolate.
I was just going to ask that because that's how I get through Christmas crafting.
Okay. I like it.
So I would like to know so I think we asked last time what you guys are wishing for your Christmas present. And we're going to ask Mrs. Claus if she could do that for us.
Is she granting wishes?
Oh, well, she's got an in with the big guy, so we'll see.
I do have an in with the big guy, but men, you cannot control them. So we'll see.
Yep, which is why I think a lot of us actually end up buying our own Christmas presents. So really Mrs. Claus, tell us, what have you been working on yourself then?
Oh my goodness, I have been working on so many things. So I love working with all the events going on right now. You know, Craft with Sarah has hers going on, and it's all secret. Mine does not premiere until November 22nd. I think, Amy, is yours the 28th? Is that right? Craft with Sarah?
I believe so. Yes, I think so.
So
Yes.
I'm going to show you a little, this was on the sneak preview, so it's okay. But I was so excited when I learned to do this. Check this out. So see how these snowflakes, it looks like they almost have a shadow?
Yeah.
So what I did is I had my Cricut draw the outline of the snowflakes, and then I cut them out of HTV. So isn't that so cool? Isn't it fabulous?
That is cool. I like that.
And does that just tell you where to place them then too and everything?
Exactly. So in my workshop there, I show you exactly how to do that. And I show you a couple other cool little tricks. So I do hope you'll join that.
Oh, that's awesome. How do we get the ticket for the Christmas Craft Countdown?
I believe that it is located in the chat or the description of the
YouTube
video
Okay.
right here.
I was like
YouTube
all on
video.
top of it this time.
That one's completely free. That one's completely free. So go ahead and grab that ticket if you don't have one yet.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And I think you've only missed like 4 days if you grab the ticket right now for free.
Cool.
Yes. Awesome.
That's exciting.
I love that.
So I heard it through the, let's see, it's not the grapevine, it's the reindeer line. I heard that you it's like the telephone tag for elves, that you have some other projects that you've been working on.
I
as
have.
well.
All right. Well, the other one that we just announced, so living up at the North Pole, I really love penguins.
Me too.
So I created the Penguin Party Shutter card. And so right here, your family photo goes in. And I actually gave it to my mother-in-law, the one with our family, so I don't have my photos. But you can see how it goes. Let me just...
Oh my gosh, is that adorable?
Yes. And then, so you just kind of stick it like this. And then again, it's beautiful with messages. And it's made to sit up on someone's mantle. Beautiful, huh?
Oh my goodness. So those penguins are super cute.
Aren't they? They are
So
stickers.
cute.
So you can get them, of course, you can get the whole design for free in my workshop. And again, that link, Emily has emailed it out for me a few times, and I believe it is
Emily
below.
has.
So this is my project for the Cricut Card Summit.
Okay.
And
I love that one.
it can be, of course, used for anything. Like, it's just a stunning card. Doesn't have to be Christmas.
It is lovely.
Yeah.
Like, that is
Lots and
lovely.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. I love that.
Wow.
You do some cool stuff. Like really cool stuff.
No. Well, yes, Mrs. Claus does, but I think she's getting some help from Emily.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And that would be Emily Miner of Miner DIY, and I actually have her link in the description too.
Okay.
Wow, that is pretty darn amazing. Like that is definitely magical. What do you think, Amy?
Everyone loves the penguins. We're getting so many comments in the chat about Mrs. Claus's projects.
We're all stumbling over the Mrs. Claus too.
Misty loves the penguins. Janet says, "You are kidding me. I need to make that." Allison loves the penguins. Yep. Barbara says, "Y'all do really good stuff." So
and
cool.
Janet, I would say definitely yes to the penguins. Penguins and Yetis. That might be like the second brush set is coming.
Ooh, actually, please do a penguin. So my favorite animal is penguins. You know, everybody has their favorite animal.
Uh-huh.
And the kids know that too. So they print out coloring pages for me, and I have like stickers, like to identify things. Like we all, Emily has 4 children, Muppets. And so everybody in the family has their own color. And I've made like stickers with like little penguins holding a heart or with a heart on their tummy, but everyone's a different color. So I can stick that sticker onto whatever it might be, whether it's the library card or the swim pass or whatever. Our passports on the back are all color coded. So
Smart.
when we're doing security, they hold up a passport because they're looking, to identify the person. And by the color of the sticker on the back, we know which child or adult to hold up to the camera.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
That's smart.
You should like have like matching like shirts for them too.
Well,
Color coded according to passport. Would that be a little weird?
Actually, when we're traveling, because we lived overseas for 14 years. I dressed them all in bright colors like neon orange and neon yellow because Mr. Claus was terrified we were going to lose one.
Yes.
So through the airport, although with all the security,
that's smart.
Are you really going to use someone? But yeah, so he would constantly be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh God, where's the 4th? Maybe it's strapped to your chest. You're good. It's okay.
Okay. So I can totally see that. Actually, after Home Alone came out, I think there were a lot of parents with like nightmares before they traveled. So that is one of my son's favorite Christmas movies. Mrs. Claus, do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
Oh my goodness. Well, actually, I'm so busy. I really don't actually watch movies very much. So
really? So what about Amy and you guys in the chat? Do you guys have a favorite Christmas movie?
I'm a Christmas Story girl, and I do also like Elf. I'm going to see Elf in the movie theater with Olivia when it comes out in a couple weeks.
Is it coming out again?
Yes.
Like
at least it is here in Florida. Yes. Like you can go to the theater and watch it. I want to say it's like the 17th or something, but I'm not sure. I'll have to ask her.
All right.
But yeah, I'm super excited.
And so show us everybody your mug.
Oh, my mug? This is from my sister-in-law who always buys me like a cool gift. But let's see. So, here's the pole. Them sticking their tongue to the pole.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Anyway, I love this mug. I use it all year round. I don't care.
Okay, so growing up in Minnesota, Jen, how many children did you know personally that stuck their tongue to the monkey bars at school?
It actually happened fairly frequently when I was a kid, because we had the metal monkey bars and the metal stuff, But nowadays with Jasper, everything's like coated and not, so that hasn't been a super big problem.
Yeah.
With like his kids, but yeah, when we were kids, oh definitely. And Kyle, don't you feel like when you were a kid, things were like the Wild West? Like we'd do snowball fights and there'd be like ice chunks and in it, and it's just like I think about then and now, and I'm just like, how do none of these things happen now? But apparently we're much more safety conscious.
Yes. Like the mountain, so you're just trying to push all the other kids down.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not very tall. I was very terrible at that game. So
I was gonna say, is that like popular at the North Pole still? I can just see all the elves.
It is. And yes, I remember when a kid would stick their tongue to the monkey bars, the teachers would like run out with their hot coffee and dump it on there.
Actually, so Renee actually did stick her lips to something. Oh, and then her brother dared her and like left her there. Roseanne, The Wonderful Life, and Holiday Inn. Oh, that is a classic that I love too. Jingle All the Way, said Betsy. Kathy likes Home Alone, all of them. How many Home Alones are there?
I think there's a few.
Like definitely
there's at least 2. There might be 3. There might be more.
So the vintage Rudolph. Yep. Grinch.
Mm-hmm.
While You Were Sleeping. I didn't know that was a Christmas one. Deborah says all the Christmas movies. Kathy says Christmas Vacation. I do love that one.
Oh yeah, While You Were Sleeping is a Christmas movie because it happens at Christmas. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Yep. Polar
Nightmare Before
Express.
Christmas, I do love that one.
That's a
Ooh,
great
White
one.
Christmas.
I love
White
that one.
Christmas is one of our like we play that every Thanksgiving. So yeah, definitely some oldies and some like newer ones there too. Fighting
Yeah, I
to
love
see
that.
Santa. Oh yeah, that's what the gnomes are or the elves are doing. Yes,
Miracle on 34th Street. Yeah, that's awesome.
lots of really good Christmas movies
Mm-hmm.
out
For
there.
sure.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's pretty exciting. So speaking of Christmas wish lists, I have an idea. I want to know what you guys think about this. You guys, and I was thinking, so Amy, and so there's this new Amazon list thing that you can do. And I was thinking, this is the other day, so I have all of my workshop supplies in an Amazon list, which makes it super easy. You guys can go and wish list that, for all the different Christmas things. But I was thinking about this, and I'm like, it'd be kind of fun to do an Amazon list of the things that I bought that I feel guilty about because I have like their impulses and I haven't actually like used them yet. So is that like a really dumb idea for an Amazon list? Would you guys even be interested in stuff that like, you haven't actually used yet? What do you guys think?
I like the idea better of things that you had forever and then used.
Ooh, I like that idea too. That'd be a good one.
So, Amy, the queen of earrings, like when I lived overseas, there's a store called Action, and it had really cheap stuff and like craft supplies, like way, way, way cheaper. And so like I bought all this like faux leather, and I bought an earring hook kit because it's like €5.
Yeah.
And so I had all this stuff, but I'd never actually used it. And the blogging babes, one holiday Christmas party, I was like, I need earrings to match my Santa riding a unicorn sweater.
I need a Santa riding a unicorn sweater.
So I looked it up for somebody. I think I got it at Walmart
So
a couple
cute.
years ago, and it's not available. If you
Okay.
search for Don't Stop Believing Santa Unicorn on Amazon, there are some like printed sweatshirts and stuff. It's not quite the same though.
No.
But anyways, so these were the very, very first earrings that I made using Amy's tutorials. And
So cute.
yeah, so much fun.
Oh,
Do you
they're
guys want?
adorable.
I love those.
I did get one email saying, "Can I have that?" And I'm like, I don't even know if it's an SVG. Like, I could have just made it in Design Space, but I'm happy to share if you want.
Okay, that would be awesome
So
because
cute.
those are
I
super
love that.
cute.
Yeah,
Like
and
unicorns, yetis, elves, lots of magical
glitter.
creatures. We might need stuff for all of them.
Vinyl. Like,
Okay,
I
so
love
you're
the-
saying so that's stuff that you got, you didn't know what to do with, and then you use those.
Yep.
Or made those.
Yeah, exactly. So like I just, it was sitting around for so long. Check out the holographic vinyl. I love it. And of course,
That's
glitter.
cool.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that.
And so,
So cute.
of course, I made these earrings at the last minute. So,
Which you
it's
wouldn't
so
have been
cute.
able to do if you hadn't had the supplies. So that's actually like a really good argument for having supplies just kind of stockpiled a little bit. So maybe it should be a list of supplies I've stockpiled and then used. Should we do that?
Yeah, exactly. Like something that you had in your stash like for a really long time. And then when you finally did it, was like, oh yeah, that was wonderful to have.
Amy, can you think of anything off the top of your head that you've had that you would put on that list?
Probably like sticker paper, because I had sticker paper for a long time and I was afraid to try those. So probably that.
And you got the holographic laminate.
Yes, at your recommendation, which was awesome.
Yeah,
But
they're pretty cool.
those kind of things, I buy stuff and then it just sits around. I think we all do that though. Everyone's saying that in the comments that they
Well, and I
buy
think
stuff and
we buy stuff and it comes in multiples, right? So we need like a thing, and then we're like,
yeah.
we have the rest of it. So yeah, I think that's pretty common, which is why I don't want to move my camera because it's set up, but it's like, whoa, I can post a picture later today. It's getting a little out of here. When it starts kind of like coming off the shelves and onto the floor. then
Onto
it's
the
like,
floor, yeah.
yeah.
That's
It's gotten a little
I have the same problem happening onto the floor.
You guys don't have piles of stuff all over your floor.
So you guys in the
no,
chat,
I do.
You guys in the chat,
I
tell
do, for
us
sure.
what you would put on that list. What have you made late, or what did you have like around that you either use, for a last minute project or you just used, period, that you're really excited that you got to use? And oh, Amy, Joyce just tried print and cut for the first time a few days ago.
Yay, that's awesome. I was so
Lynn?
excited when I did it. I felt like, oh my gosh, why did I wait so long to do this? That was
Yeah,
so
and
easy.
I think we just kind of all get wrapped up in doing something, and then like for me, I get stuck on something mentally, like the engraving, and then I keep going further and further with that, and don't go to like the next thing. So I mean, I think that happens pretty frequently, and there's just so much you can do. Like Emily, oops, Mrs. Claus has been doing explosion boxes and just has taken them to, I mean, the next level. Amy has taken faux leather and is like the queen of faux leather. Like multiple people have called her that because she's taken it and just to the next level. So
Yeah.
Lots of
It's
people with
kind of-
acrylic blanks. So for those of you that have acrylic blanks, are you going to put vinyl on them or are you going to sublimate on them? Like, what did you buy those for? Because I love acrylic and I always like to know. Lisa has a lot of cardstock.
I have done acrylic. I have engraved acrylic. In fact, for Craft Fest last year, I did mirrored ornaments that were acrylic, and then
Oh, that's right.
engraved on the back.
Pretty.
So
Those were beautiful. I
I'm actually
remember
gonna-
those. Those were really pretty.
yeah,
That's
I'm gonna
right. I
bring that
forgot
video
about that.
back
You can
in
engrave acrylic.
December and make it public. So yeah, you guys can check that out then.
Yeah, awesome.
I mean, yeah, I keep buying or getting things from like the Dollar Tree that I'm like, oh, like one was like a blank nightlight, and I'm like, this will be so cool to engrave on. And again, I haven't tried it yet.
Okay, so that's
But-
hilarious because I constantly seen on Instagram, I'm seeing videos of people like that just got a Glowforge and they're walking through the dollar aisle at Target
Mhm.
and they're like this and this and this.
I saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
but you
makes
do the same
sense
thing
when you
with
see
the
that
Dollar
stuff.
Tree with the
Oh, yeah.
Cricut Crafting, and yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
just like we have. I don't know why you guys bought a Cricut. Tell us why you bought a Cricut, but if you have one. But like I did it because I wanted to be able to personalize things. So
Yeah, I think that's a common reason.
oh, Corey
Okay,
just
did
made a
it-
wreath with a grapevine base that she had for over 10 years. All right, you win, girl.
Wow.
10 years with a grapevine
That's
sitting
awesome.
around. That's impressive.
Doesn't that feel good when you use something that you have? You know, you're like, yes, I didn't buy anything and I made something cool.
Yep.
I love that. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see calibrating. Yeah.
Yep.
Print and
Alcohol
cut
ink. Yep.
Yeah.
Acrylic blanks. Oh, Betsy said that she bought acrylic blanks to engrave because of me. Well, I hope that you've tried it too. If not, again, stay
Oh,
tuned next
awesome.
week or next month. Oh, and Jana engraved up metal
Awesome.
on metal for a dog tag bookmark. Okay, yeah. So engraving metal, I think that's one of the reasons I got stuck in that, is because I feel like putting metal through a Cricut is one of those mental blocks that, I mean, even I hesitated. And I'm all about trying something new. I mean, you just don't think it's possible, and so you kind of think you're like afraid you're gonna like break something.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Joyce bought her Joy to make labels. Corey bought hers for scrapbooking. Deborah wanted to make paper crafts. Colleen wanted to make shirts. That's awesome.
I wanted family shirts. Again, the travel shirts. And when I looked at ordering them, actually saw like a friend had family pajamas. And when I saw the price of them and like I Googled how to like order them or whatever, a Cricut came up. I'd never even heard of one before. And I was living in Belgium at the time and my dad was coming over for Christmas. So he put it in a suitcase for me.
Oh, that is cool.
Aw, that's awesome. I love that.
It was cool. It's funny. Like my first project then was a shirt for him that said Grandpa's Herd, and it had like little calves all together with the grandkids' names in it.
Oh, adorable.
Aw. I
In
love
a
that.
font that was way too similar to Comic Sans. It was terrible.
That's all right.
So a lot of people bought it to make cards, or Jennifer said, I can relate to this one. She said she wanted to make what she wants to make. And that's the idea of not having any limits is like
Mm-hmm.
I don't like having limits in my crafting over on my creativity, which is why I
Yeah,
think the
for sure.
Procreate thing is kind of such a good next step for people, because right now we
Mm-hmm.
are limited to what's in Design Space or what we can purchase online. And so to actually not to be able to create your own designs to me is kind of like that next step. So
Oh yeah, for sure. That's like next level.
Mhm.
Joyce brought her maker to do product projects for her son's wedding in June. That's a great idea.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Jennifer's
Martha
been
said she asked
sublimating.
her husband for her
We're
first Cricut
gonna-
a year ago because you were recovering from she was recovering from something, actually that I'm not familiar with, and needed to have a creative outlet. So yeah, creating makes us feel good, and so being able
Mhm.
to like, I feel like for us to do things for ourselves, like even buy like random craft supplies at the dollar store, I feel like that is an act that we can do for ourselves, and then when we create, it just kind of feeds us, and
Yeah.
it creates happiness, I think.
Oh,
So
for sure. I agree. I agree.
And
Corey
yep.
says Corey says once she found vinyl, paper crafting took a back seat. Yeah, that's interesting. We all kind of go through different phases of things that we're interested in.
yes.
Yep, for sure. I
Okay,
used
so
to use my
Kim wanted to make stencils for her beehives. That is super cool.
That's cool.
Okay, you guys want to know something funny? All right, so I originally bought my Cricut because I was going to do appliques on tea towels for this nonprofit that I worked for. We had a shop and then we'd sell stuff, and we were getting big enough where it was hard to like hand cut, trace the and hand cut all the different fabrics. So I was gonna buy a Cricut, and I like had all these like, well, actually it was a silhouette. No, oh, anyways. But I bought it thinking that I was gonna do this, and then I never did it. So I've done
Oh,
everything
wow.
else in the world, but not that.
That's funny. I haven't tried cutting fabric yet. I really want to try cutting felt. I see a lot of cool felt projects, and I want to try that.
I wonder
Maybe
if
next year.
felt on earrings might be pretty cool.
Actually, yes, I was just
Yeah.
going to say you could actually use felt, I think, even maybe 2 layers as a backing instead of leather. I've done a few
Mm-hmm.
felt projects. Actually, Christmas stockings. The second
Oh,
year I
you
had
done
my,
Christmas stockings?
I have. I should try to find a photo because like it was amazing because I cut all the pieces with my Cricut and it was perfect. And then I used my sewing machine to use like decorative stitches around it, and I sewed. I think this is yeah. I like embroidered their names on the top
Oh,
and
wow. You were like the
Wow.
ultimate crafty mom.
That's fancy. I like that.
um,
So, so actually, Emily, or sorry, Mrs. Claus, and Amy as well, and anybody else. So I know that when we're crafting for an event like Christmas, there's a lot
mhm.
of things that we could do. There's a lot of like ideas coming at us, and some of us tend to get overwhelmed and kind of shut down even a little bit. And then after the holiday, for sure, it's like I will hit this creative slump, and I'm just like, because I was go, 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 and expending all this energy and time. And then all of a sudden you get to that, Christmas week after done the presents, and there's, it's like there's a natural slump there, but it can turn into kind of a creative slump pretty easily. So what do you guys do when you're trying to get out of a creative slump?
Actually, I start organizing my craft room.
Yeah?
Because as you're like starting to feel better and you can it's like crafting is very therapeutic because you have like a goal, like you have something that you're working on, and when you complete it, like it's it feels good, but it's not necessarily any pressure to finish it.
Right.
And you can kind of enjoy the process, but you can see that you've completed something. So when you're organizing your craft room, again, you can see like, oh yeah. And then you also, at least I do, find different things and different materials. And like, oh yeah, I could try this, or I was always meaning to try this, or whether it's like, oh yeah, I have this like adult coloring book that I've never gotten out. Um, yeah. And so just also be gentle with yourself. Like you can't force creativity.
Yep.
And you know it's a good time, like I said, to try something new, or just give yourself a break and, go with what interests you, not with what has to be done.
Oh, I
And
think that's a great point. Just kind
yes.
of, follow your own little creative muse and don't put pressure on
Yeah.
yourself to produce anything, but just to experience and experiment, maybe.
I
And
agree.
as craft bloggers, we've been having to produce so much for like our events and, videos and
Yeah.
tutorials. And da, 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 da. So I think a slower time will actually be very beneficial for creativity and for ourselves.
I love January. I don't have a slump in January. I have
Oh.
so many ideas that I feel like I can't do now because everything needs to be holiday.
Mhm.
So historically, I've always had a really big January on my blog, like with lots of content, because I have so many ideas that I've been holding on to. So I don't
Yes.
really have
So
a
I have good
I have
ideas,
slumps
but
at
then I
other times,
forget.
but
So do you make a
yeah.
list? Like, how do you remember what you even wanted to do?
Yeah, I write things down. I have different, lists for content ideas. Like sometimes I'll have an idea that is really good for YouTube or something that's really good for my blog. But yeah, I keep lists. I also take photos of things on my phone that I can go back through of projects that I like, and I have like a little inspiration album on my phone, and I
So
have
that's
things in there.
I think that's helpful because when you're in a slump and you don't necessarily you can easily get overwhelmed by everything that's out there, and so kind of focusing in like, what do I want to do? Like, oh well, I had this list of things that I wanted to try, or this,
Hmm.
then it's,
Yeah.
yeah. I do what Emily
I,
does is I'll clean my craft room, or I
hmm
will go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby because I get ideas there. Um, but I just try to I kind of try to take down any restrictions and just kind of let myself, I don't know, I guess get excited about something, or I give myself a what if question. So what if I put, vinyl on faux leather, sort of things, just like little experiments. Or what if, like
hmm
Emily did, I went ahead and drew, the design and then, cut it out. So just you make a lot of kind of accidental discoveries that are really
hmm
exciting. I think really hit that dopamine when you do. So,
Yeah, I agree with that. I
yeah,
think that's
lots of people
awesome.
go ahead and say they clean up after a project and then they find things. Robbie has a lot of things on her lists. And yes, you guys all kind of have some ideas in some ways
Hmm.
that, I mean, whatever is right for you too. Um,
The other thing I think that's great about events or summits is if you're not feeling like you want to spend a lot of time, trolling the internet looking for a design, you can, participate in one of these events, and then there's a whole bunch of designs to choose from, and you can just pick two or three and, make the one that you want, and everything's done for you. All the supplies are listed for you. There's a tutorial. It's kind of like not a lot of heavy lifting involved. So that's kind of fun to do when you're feeling low energy, I guess.
yes, actually, I absolutely agree with that. I'll find something like the one thing, and when it's completely there with the supply list, with the step outs, with all those things, it simplifies the process so that it's not as
Right.
overwhelming. And I get a quick win.
Right. I
Like those quick, easy
yeah.
wins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. And then also there's generally a community where you can share your project and other
Yeah.
people are making the same thing, and you get ideas from them in terms of colors, and it's kind of fun to make something that other people are making at the same time. So I feel like that's also energizing.
So, Amy, you have 20 different days of designs. Is it just 20 designs? I know you. It's not just 20 designs, is it?
No, it's 40. I hit 40 designs. Yeah. Yeah. It's a
She
little
believes in
crazy.
the gift that keeps on giving and giving and giving too.
Yes. It's hard. I'm excited though. We have, a lot of people that already bought the VIP, which is totally optional, but there's a lot of people that already bought that. So they're making projects. And it's funny because they keep trying to post their projects on my Facebook groups, and my moderators keep declining them because, the event's a surprise.
So
So,
every day is something new.
yeah, but one of my moderators was like, yeah, the projects are so good. I just can't, I can't approve the post. I feel terrible.
Yep.
But yeah, it's exciting. It's going to be fun. I'm super excited.
Well, and like my workshop too, I designed it for a quick win. So by giving you guys, the stamps and then as well as the designs, that'll help you guys, go ahead and. So I know that a lot of people are like overwhelmed by Procreate, like the idea of digital art. So this is what this is. It's really trying to give you just the information you need to go ahead and be able to do this next level stuff. So I think we all try to do that. We kind of we do a lot of experimenting, trying to get our tutorials to a place where you guys can really just grab and go if that's what you like.
Yeah, I agree. I have a burning question.
Oh.
When do y'all put up your Christmas tree? Or is it up already?
No.
No?
I
When
mean,
do you
at
put
the
yours
North
up?
Pole, it's decorated all year.
Well, that's
mine
true.
is-
Ask Emily. Ask Emily when she puts up her tree.
When does Emily put her tree up?
Emily's husband usually puts up the tree, or I put up the
Oh,
tree.
okay.
She puts up the tree and decorations. And since Emily just got back from Belgium the day before yesterday, the Halloween decorations are still up because Emily really loves Halloween. And did you see
That's
that
okay.
witch? Oh my goodness, Invisible Witch, so much fun.
Oh yeah, that was pretty.
Oh, that was
amazing.
awesome.
My friend, actually,
That
Emily,
was
the
really
Explosion Box Enchantress, is debating if she should just leave her Halloween things up all year. I mean, as a good enchantress would do.
You could. You could. You're a grown up. You can do what you want.
But I think actually,
That's
like,
a great thing.
I do like kind of crafting for the seasons as well because I feel like that gives me like always a whole new bunch of ideas as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
Yeah.
Tia leaves her tree up all year round and then decorates for every season.
I love
Okay.
that idea.
Put
I
it up
want to do
after
that so bad.
Thanksgiving.
I want to do that
December
so bad.
1st after Thanksgiving. So second week of December. Thanksgiving after Thanksgiving. Oh, Janet says this weekend.
Oh, wow.
we, as growing up as a child, we always did it the day after Thanksgiving. That was our tradition.
That's what we do. Yeah. The day after Thanksgiving.
Emily does also have this on her blog. It was the alternative for the Craft Fest, but isn't that
Oh,
perfect
that's right.
for a Thanksgiving project? So if
Oh,
you
that
guys
was
are,
so adorable.
I
yeah,
love that.
One of my favorite things about knowing so many cool crafters and then getting to see projects in the group, the different groups that you guys do, I think is just the creativity. Like somebody will take a single project and I'll see 5 different variations and it's just so cool.
Mhm.
I mean, I love it. Like all the eye candy, it's like sugar for my brain to see
I
stuff.
love that too. Arlene says, Mrs. Claus. Arlene says that her Halloween stuff stays out all year long. So there you go. There's your friend in Halloween.
So we got Emily the Enchantress. We've got
Explosion
Mrs.
Box.
Claus.
The Explosion Box Enchantress.
Oh, there's a lot of
Emily, the
alliteration there. That was
Explosion
pretty good.
Box.
I like alliteration.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so tell us, is there any other split personality that you
Well, Emily has channeled her inner Elsa for the Penguin card workshop.
I can see that.
Anything crazy?
Okay.
But we might be seeing more personalities come through.
I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it a lot.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks you're so cute, Emily.
You are so cute.
So
cute.
yes, it is just, it's fun to kind of put on a different persona. And I get emails from people all the time, or else let, that part of your persona come out, right? It must be there. Otherwise, you couldn't necessarily just put it on. And I get people from email from people that are like, oh yeah, so, I've been bedridden for a few months and just, I'm not crafting, but I love watching your videos. It's entertaining. It brightens my day. Like, you know what? We all can use a little day bright.
Totally.
Oh yeah,
So
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Barbara says you should be Cupid next.
Ooh,
Oh, that'd be cute. Cupid.
that would be cute.
I think
I
that would
like
be pretty
that.
adorable. I do think I like that idea.
And let's see, actually the next the Cricut Craft Fest, is it in February, the next one?
Is it early February or late
I think
February
it's
though?
early February.
Okay,
Early
so yeah, that
February.
would totally work.
Yeah. It's early this year. I want to say it's like the first week of February. I'm pretty sure.
I put it in my calendar, but
All right, Barbara,
actually,
you'll have to watch for that.
to do with love. So that, Barbara, is an awesome idea, and thank you very much.
I like that. Cupid is very cute. That's a fun idea.
Okay, so then we go straight into Leprechaun, and then we're headed towards Easter Bunny. There we go. We're just gonna get more and more fantastical.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know about Easter Bunny. We'll see.
Yeah, I think it's gonna stretch your creativity a little bit there.
How about Spring Fairy? That speaks to me.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
That was
I like
bringing
that.
Emily. It speaks to Emily.
I like that. That's cute.
Yep.
So with Barbara just saying that, it made me think when I asked Amy about like a gift I could make for people who get their who choose to do the instant access bundle for her event, like what would they like? And so she told me, like instantly, without hesitation, like a card with earrings, like a gift giving card.
Yes.
And so, like, you know, when that creative spark, it just hits. So it just hit in that moment.
Yeah.
So I designed this that day specifically because Amy said
That is so impressive.
right.
So it's a way of
how
and
did you do that?
so
Yeah.
it's a card,
gosh.
but it's a display.
exactly, it's a card, but it's a
Oh
display.
my goodness.
And hint, you want the earrings. Of course, the earrings move around a lot, so use like painter's tape to tape them to the card so they display nicely.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yep.
right. I can see where they would.
Oh, smart. Yeah.
Yep.
That's really
But-
smart.
Wow. So Emily,
I love
how
that.
would we get that?
Well, like I said, if you choose to upgrade, I send it to you right away. Like I did a whole like mini workshop on it because, of course, putting the pop-up mechanism together and stuff really kind of needs a video.
It's
So,
a mini workshop.
Yeah, it's a mini workshop because it's short. It's only like 10 minutes. But like I show you exactly what to do in Design Space and then how to put it together and like, you know, little tips and tricks that you learn when you do it. And that's automatically actually sent to you if you sign up, like I said, for the Amy's Instant Access Bundle through my link,
just-
which I believe you
Yep,
have in
through
the
your
chat.
link.
just
right.
put it in the chat. Yeah.
Yep, and I also
awesome.
am going to have it in my shop. So it's another thing that, you know, it's just on the to-do list. It's almost ready.
So
But if you're on Emily's email list, she will be sending it to you.
really, because Mrs. Claus, you are so busy right now, what with the holiday season.
Yes, that is a problem.
Wow.
And I
Jen,
bet you're like
you
the
just
power
up-
behind the sleigh too. You know, like every
Maybe.
good woman
Jen
is the
kept that
power
up for the whole hour. So
And
impressed.
do you know what?
Oh my God. Just won't
I
let it go.
recommend-
You can't lose it now, Amy. You've done so well so far.
Oh my God. Oh, you're making me laugh. Oh my God.
It is pretty impressive.
It is.
So,
It is.
so you were saying that if we've already registered for Amy's event and purchased the VIP through myself or Amy, then how would we get your cool earring thing?
I will have it in my shop. And if you are on my list, I will be sending you a cool little discount code because it's nice to support all of our friends.
Yes.
I love that. I love it. Yay. I'm so excited. I love that.
All right.
So many people like your earring card.
Yeah, it is so clever. She is such a
Yep.
smartie.
Cecilia is wondering, will there be a time that we don't chat in December? So
Well, we haven't actually talked about it, but I think we did say that we were going to bring Mrs. Claus back one more time. So you guys are going to want to like pay attention for that. And then we do have we send out a Cricut Adventure email with when we're going, you know, when we plan to go live that week. So
maybe we should have Mrs. Claus. Well, I don't know when Mrs. Claus wants to come, but like the week that I go to Las Vegas with Chase, I won't be here because that's on a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, maybe we take the last 2 weeks of the year off or something. I don't know. just because people are traveling and,
Well,
people have
and
family visiting.
I was gonna say, and then we have both have. So it's crazy how with my son being gone and Chase being gone, it's gotten to be really like that time that we have now. I really want to protect it, so I think that would
Yeah.
be a good time too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we'll come up with that, Cecilia. If you haven't figured it out, Jen and I are not like super long-term planners. We're kind of like, what are we doing this week planners, and sometimes it's what are we doing tomorrow sort of thing. So just have some patience with us. But we'll if you're on our Facebook page, and if you get the Cricut Crafting Adventure email, we'll let you know that way.
Yep. And I do think it'd be. I love having extra guests as well. So I think that's something that for the new year we are planning on doing more of.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely
Oh.
Cupid.
Jen, have we talked about how we picked our days for the adventure for next year? Have we talked about that?
We
Let
have
me know in the
actually.
comments. We did? Okay. See, Linda's son is home for the holidays. But so in January, Jen and I are going to sort of shift gears, from the holidays and stuff like that. And we're going to start working again full time on planning the next Cricut adventure for you, which is going to be April 23rd to the 27th. And so we'll have, very frequent chats because we're not going to be traveling and stuff like that. And we'll hopefully have some guests who will be speakers in the event. So that will be super fun.
Yeah, that just kind of seems like a fun way to kind of get you guys the opportunity to get to know these people a little bit more rather than just seeing their project. Because, I mean, there's so many projects now. It's just like, this is something we can do to really kind of help you guys kind of join the community and get to know people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so that is definitely something. But I'm going to tell you what else I'm working on in January. Should I?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yes.
So I might have mentioned, I think this last week, but if you register for my workshop, and I'm going to have a special offer in it, and this is like, again, this is in advance, so you guys are going to get a really nice discount on it, but I'm going to be offering a course experience in January for my Procreate for Cricut crafting. So that is actually going to be in mid to late January. And I'm going to be doing 4 weeks and splitting it up so that you guys don't get overwhelmed. We're going to release a few different modules each week. And then I'm going to be there in a group helping you guys through it. So that it's, and then we're going to be doing some lives and really trying to get you guys excited and involved. And that's going to be in January too. So.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. So we have another big year coming up, I think, for you guys.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We're going to get you guys doing Procreate. We're going to get you guys doing, the faux leather. We're going to get you guys doing the explosion boxes. We're going to get you making little houses and doing AI. And like, there's just so many exciting, cool things on the horizon. I think that I'm really, and then just these lives I think are really fun too. So
they are for sure. Yay. Lots going on.
Yeah. So anyhow, lots of people looking forward to the adventure. All right. Well, Mrs. Claus, I am sure that your sugar high is wearing off and that you're going to have to go refuel. So thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's a highlight of my day.
Is it?
Bye, Emily. Bye, Emily. Bye, Emily.
Don't give it away.
Emily, Jen, it's Emily.
It's not Emily. It can't be Emily.
Nobody
Emily has
knows.
purple hair.
Yeah, no purple hair here.
I dare you to go pick up the kids dressed like that.
Oh my gosh, they would probably love it. Like
that would be really fun.
they actually, I've asked them before. I mean, Emily has asked them before if they're embarrassed of like her purple hair or anything. Like,
yeah,
nah, you're the cool mom. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, no, that's definitely cool mom stuff for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Where we
You know
live,
what?
like,
Honestly, this is probably the only time in our lifetime that colored hair is going to be socially acceptable, which is why I'm all in right now. Because like never again in our lifetime will it be cool. Like, so that's, I think it's fun.
Never know. Things
It's
coming
true. We
out.
don't know.
We don't know.
We don't.
But do what you like, right? Like
I'm
who
loving
cares?
your silver hair. I think that's beautiful. So
It is. It is. Everyone's starting to say thank you, and because we've been here for an hour, so
Oh my
we've got
God.
some
Great.
people Yeah, saying goodbye. We hope everyone has a great day.
Yes.
Okay,
Yay.
and go make sure you check out the links in the description. And you guys, love to have you join us for these next couple things that we're doing, and then next week as well. Amy, you're gonna get off and you're gonna go work on some fun stuff too.
I'm going to work on my event because it starts on Monday. Yes, I am.
Because you are eyes on the prize.
Yes, and then I have cheer this afternoon. So I only have until about 2:00 to work today. So yeah.
Oh, and okay, so I almost forgot to mention it. You guys like the YouTube lives. I'm actually going to do a live kickoff for my workshop because I wanted to have a live element because this is just so much fun, right? So tomorrow night on my Well Crafted YouTube channel, I'm going to go ahead and go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be 6 p.m. Central. And we're going to have kind of a holiday party theme. So I'm hoping that you guys can make it. I think, Amy, you said you were at cheer. Emily's going to see if she can make it too.
Yeah, I can watch on my phone though. I'll be there in the chat. I just won't be able to be,
right.
on, but I'll be there.
So we're going to try to do a little bit of a holiday party theme. I'll give you guys kind of a sneak peek and just answer some questions and do a little chatting about the workshop. And yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be a lot of fun. So love to have you guys join me for that tomorrow.
That sounds super fun.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right. So thank you guys all for showing up. Okay, please put the links up again to Mrs. Claus and your Procreate stuff. Okay, I'll do that as soon as we're done here. But you guys, again, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.